Welcome to Miracle Monday. This is Dawn Petalino, your transformational coach and best-selling author of Peace, Power, and Miracles. And Miracle Monday is where I offer you some tips and some tools and some truths about how to access more miracles in your life. And today's is about being a miracle worker. You know, again, I address this a lot because I hear this a lot, is that there's a mentality in our society about the law of attraction, about how we have the power to get the things we want and make the things we want happen, and if we put our intention out there. And that is all true. I can't deny it. It happens. However, the Course in Miracles would call that magic versus miracles. Because the deal is, and the Course in Miracles reminds us this, as well as the Course of Love, that we are all given an assignment. We are all here to help serve and heal the world. We're all here to be vessels of love, to change this planet to one of love, where fear does not play any part at all. In order to become that kind of movement, that kind of vessel, we have to be directed by a power greater than ourselves, rather than directing the power for our own purposes. And you know, the Course in Miracles reminds us that the children of God are entitled to perfect comfort that comes from perfect trust. And until they achieve this, they will waste themselves and their creative powers on useless attempts to make themselves more comfortable by inappropriate means. So magic is wherever we ask the universe to serve us. And miracles are where we ask the universe, how can I serve you? And what's the fear of that? The Course of Love says you have this fear of service because you think it's going to involve sacrifice and struggle and so forth, when really the Course of Love reminds us that the way the world works is you are meant to serve and be served, to provide and be provided for. And you will only recognize needs as needs until you recognize that needs aren't necessary. They're just information. And what that means is, if you are serving, you will be served. It's all part of one giant intelligence, one loving movement. And it's just like that. It is a movement. But when we get so caught up in fear of, I want to get mine, that I'm going to say, how can I get what I want? We disrupt that gentle flow, that harmony, that movement. So how do we get back? We have to ask ourselves. We have to surrender control of our lives. And that doesn't mean we don't do anything. It just means we put first things first, and we say, okay, all are called, but few care to listen. As Course in Miracles tells us that, and Course of Love tells us that all of you are chosen. But it's your choice. All of you are chosen. It's your choice. You know, the Course in Miracles reminds us, my control can take over everything that does not matter. My guidance can direct everything that does, if you choose. It is only our willingness. So whenever we are in a situation that calls for help, or we see someone in a situation, and maybe, people in our lives that calls for help, this is what we say. We remind ourselves of this truth. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent He who sent me. I do not need to worry about what I will say or what I will do, for He who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever He wishes, knowing He goes there with me. I will be healed as He teaches me to heal. So we go into every situation saying, I am willing to be here, to be the vessel of love. I do not need to worry about what to say or what to do, for He will direct me. And this is where we just get more in tune with listening. And we listen through quieting. We need to sit that quiet time. And it's just 5 minutes in the morning. You can check out my website. I have the 3 Making Meditation Easy, 3 easy tools. You go to the YouTube channel, I have guided meditations there. You can go to any other guided meditation. You can just sit. My favorite is just to sit quietly and listen to the sounds of the birds. It's quieting the mind enough to hear the voice of God within, that higher self, or as many spiritual teachings talk about, that small, still inner voice. And that is what will direct your ways. So, in order to be a miracle worker, in order to truly help a situation in a way that will perform miracles, is to acquiesce and say, I am content to be here wherever He wishes. I am only here to be truly helpful. And then to listen to that quiet, still voice and be willing. That's it. Just be willing. Have a miraculous Monday. I look forward to seeing you next week. And I encourage you to be a miracle worker today and just be eager to see how the universe works in your life when you become that vessel. Happy Miracle Monday, and I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Bye for now.